How's it going, everybody? It's your boy J.A. here with another Talk About It video. All right, so tonight is game 3 of the NBA Finals, and we got the New York Knicks up 2-0 against the San Antonio Spurs. So tonight is a very pivotal game for both teams, right? So you got New York, they playing in New York. We expected them to win maybe one, or actually, I don't know if anybody expected them to win any games in San Antonio, right? But the fact that they won 2 games in San Antonio and they're up 2-0 playing in New York for games 3 and 4, are you kidding me? So I'm pretty sure everybody's heard President Donald Trump is going to be in the building in New York. And I look, let's just hope New York doesn't lose, because if the New York Knicks lose tonight and Trump is there, you already know what people are gonna say. Trump is bad luck. Why did he come? Yada yada yada. So let for Trump's sake, let's hope the Knicks win. But anyway, that's really not the most important thing. That's like celebrity news type talk. So, but yeah, the New York Knicks have a really good opportunity to go 3-0. And we know if you're up 3-0, 9 times out of 10, you're going to win the series. All right. So, look, if you're the New York Knicks, you got to come out the gate hot. You got to like feed the crowd, because the crowd's going to feed you. I mean, New York City, you already seen the videos. If you've been on social media, the videos have been kind of crazy as to what New York has been like the last couple, 7 days. So if I'm the New York Knicks, I gotta come out hot. I gotta set the tone. You almost gotta kill them early, and like you really gotta take that first quarter very serious, because San Antonio, they're desperate, right? So if you're the New York Knicks, you gotta come in hot. You gotta punch them in the mouth, and you gotta really like showcase like the fact that we're playing in New York, and like we really got a big opportunity. But that's not necessarily the way I would want my like players to think. It's 0-0. You know what I'm saying? We go into this game with a clean slate. Like whatever happened in game 1 and 2, it don't matter. Right? So you really gotta keep your mind keen. You gotta keep your focus on the task at hand, and that's winning game 3, right? Because if you win game 3, you put yourself in even higher probabilities of winning the championship. So, hey, it's going to be a good game tonight. There's going to be a lot of people in the building. I mean, if you heard the news, they're not going to have any watch parties outside of the Madison Square Garden, which I agree, because Donald Trump is going to be in the building. So, you know how that goes. Secret Service is going to be surrounding the perimeter. Whatever. It's going to be surrounding the whole stadium, or arena, whatever. So, look, tonight is gonna be a wild night. I can't wait to watch it. So look, here's my prediction for tonight's game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go with New York. I'm gonna go with New York by, I'll say New York by 11 plus. The reason why I say that is because I feel like this is New York's opportunity to really seize the moment. Capitalize on the momentum that you have right now, right? You got the city buzzing, your team is playing well. I think that's the biggest reason for me, is that the team is playing really well, right? So when you have that type of continuity, and you got that type of play where it's championship basketball from all the players that are playing in the series, and yeah, in the series, it's like, how can you go against that? So that's really the main reason why I feel like the New York Knicks are going to win tonight. It's just that they're playing a brand of basketball that I can, support. You know what I'm saying? And I love seeing. So because everybody's doing doing their part. Everybody's playing their role. You got Josh Hart, who doesn't score but gets you about 15 rebounds. You got OG Ananobi, who is making corner threes and playing defense. So you got a 3 and D right there. You got Cat being the superstar talent that he is. He doing this thing. And then you got the closer. You got Jalen Brunson coming in the clutch, doing what he does. And then you got some additions in McBride, Shamit, and Mikal Bridges. So, after everything I just said, how can you go against New York? You know what I'm saying? Now let's look at San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama had a really good second half, and I think that's going to translate into this game. I mean, transfer into this game. watch that first and second quarter. Watch Victor. He's going to be very active. He has to, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that second half in game two really, like, gave him that feel like, okay, I'm finding my spots. I'm being aggressive. So I think he's going to have a really big game three, but I feel like it's not going to be enough, right? So let's talk about the guards of San Antonio. Dylan Harper, we praised him game one, but he was non-existent in game two. De'Aaron Fox, he's been up and down this whole postseason, so it's not surprising to see his play kind of like inconsistent. And same thing with Stephon Castle. They both kind of turned the ball over a little bit too much. So if they were to win this game, the guards got to be outstanding. They got to play shutdown defense on all cylinders. They got to win the hustle points. And also Victor got to be dominant. He has to go for at least 40. If San Antonio's going to win, Victor has to go for at least 40 because he's the most high, efficient player for San Antonio. Think about it, he's 7'5". He can shoot, he can score in the paint. Well, not necessarily back to the basket, but he can get some points in the paint. He's your most efficient scorer, so by theory, he should get more touches. But hey, sometimes as a guard, scoring, the NBA is different these days, right? The guards these days, they're more scoring. Like they're not pass first, point guards, right? So you're gonna see a lot of like Stephon Castle, taking shots he probably shouldn't. De'Aaron Fox taking shots he probably shouldn't. Dylan Harper, I have no issues with him because I feel like he's a rookie. He's literally a rookie. So you expect him to make like a couple mistakes here and there, but not too much to where it might like cost the team. But for San Antonio to win, everybody got to play at a high cylinder. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a tall task, man. You playing in New York with that rowdy crowd and the way New York is playing as a team. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to really like stop them. So that's my prediction for tonight. I feel like the New York Knicks are gonna win by 11 plus, and they're gonna go up 3-0, and then they're gonna be one win away. This is a good time to be a basketball fan because like the New York Knicks are playing a brand of basketball that anybody can, support and be proud of. So it's like if San Antonio wins tonight, you still got game four in New York and you still got another game in New York in game six. So and plus they've already proven that they can win in San Antonio. So it's up enough for New York, but if I'm New York, you gotta seize the moment, man. It's not every day the president. I mean, not like that matters, but you got the president of the United States, in the building. So it's kind of like it should behoove you to play like your absolute best. Not like they haven't been, but playing in New York in front of that ruckus crowd, like crazy crowd, is going to be very energetic, and I think the New York Knicks are going to capitalize on that. So that's why I'm picking them to win this game. And obviously, I picked them in six, but I didn't think they were going to be doing it like this. So, hey, y'all enjoy the game. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good game. Y'all stay tuned. Get ready for a battle tonight. I think this is what's going to happen. The first three quarters are going to be pretty nip and tuck. It's going to be pretty close. But I think fourth quarter, the crowd is going to be crazy. The New York Knicks are going to have some type of adrenaline, some type of momentum going to the fourth quarter, and then they're going to shut it down from there. So y'all enjoy the game. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. It's going to be a lot of good content. We're going to be talking about a lot more stuff besides, right now, the NBA is hot right now. We could talk about hockey, but, yeah, it's the NBA, and I love basketball, so I'm a little biased towards basketball. So, yeah. So, again, thanks for watching this video. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. Deuce.